Hello, hope you're having a good day. I am back with another Japanese Digimon box opening. It's not a booster box, it is an EX this time. I believe the EX stands for extra expansion. I have finally broken my own rule of trying to go back and open product and do my collecting in kind of chronological order of releases. This obviously is nowhere near to where I have finished with my other uploads, which was around BT04. I've kind of tried to complete all of the releases of 2020. And EX-08, this released in November 2024, so couldn't be further away. But I did pick this up for a really great price, and I've had it for a couple months. And I thought, well, you know what, I'm just going to open it. Why not? Doesn't matter. It's just been sitting in my drawer for a while. I love Liberators, so I tried to keep a tab on like EX-08 and I believe EX-07 and as well as EX-11, which just came out a few months ago, to see if I could pick them up at a reasonable price, and then I would just grab them. I've already opened or like cut the packs open, so I'll go through that. I love the art on the box here. You can see who's this, Close and Suzune and Ryutaro, both from like the Digimon Liberator web novel, and Close is in the web comic. And then you can see their partner Digimon here. We got, I believe it's Dynamon, Scatymon, or like Skatemon, and Pyramidimon. And then on the box, we have the Digimon that are featured as ace cards. There's Hercules Kabuterimon, Piedmon, and we have a Metal Seadramon. They do not show you, though, the big chase of the set, which would be Medieval Gallantmon. That's like the most expensive card in the game because I guess it's very good. And there's 3 different Medieval Gallantmons you could potentially get when you open this set. There's just like the regular SR, there's an alt art, and then there are 4 SP alt arts, like special alt arts, all drawn by Sasai, which are very nice. The regular, oh, it's not an SR, it's a secret rare, the regular Medieval Gallantmon. In terms of, things I'm hoping to pull, obviously it would be absolutely crazy if I got one of the SP cards, but incredibly unlikely. But there is a Tsunarizumon and Pyramidimon alt art, which are very nice. And then there are 3 option cards which I'd like to get for like a binder page I've planned out. There's an option card for the Deep Savers, like Tribe, as well as Nature Spirits and Nightmare Soldiers. And the most recent expansion that's come out, what is it right now? It's July 2026, has Metal Empire and Virus Busters. So I think it'd be nice to get like a whole page of the option cards with the different tribes from the VPET. Other than that, there's quite a few Liberator cards, and then just some random stuff thrown in. I will be opening the box topper, which I usually don't do, but I have a feeling, I can't remember what's in the box topper. It's either like a full art card of the Tamers Digimon, like Guilmon, Terriermon, Renamon, or it could possibly be like a Christmas special card. But now that I'm seeing and remembering this was released in November 2024, I think it might be a Christmas card. I'm going to open it anyway. The Christmas cards are a bit tacky in my view, just because they're not properly illustrated. There would be no illustrator credit, it's just like stock image. But if it's the Tamer cards, then like the Tamer Digimon cards, those have really nice illustrations I've been meaning to pick up for a while anyway. Okay. I'm very happy I did that. So, it is the Tamer illustration card. Do you get each one? Oh, I see. Okay, you get one of the Tamer Digimon and then a couple of the Christmas cards. So, we've got here is Guilmon, and they're illustrated by Pikeru, which I love. So that means I would need to still get Terriermon and Renamon. It's slightly holographic. You can see like his claws are silver. You've got Gamamon and Agumon too, and they're like looking up at a nice sky after like a rainstorm or something. You can see there's like puddles of water around them. Very, very nice. Okay, and then these are the Christmas cards. So there's a little, I like Palamon and Patamon, but you can see there's no illustrator credit because it's kind of like a stock image. So they have all the adventure cast. I'm not a big fan of that thing where, I don't know, I think it's only with like anime media where they put costumes on the characters. Like they have a whole set of like the kids dressed up with like the partner as a poncho, but then also like the partners dressed up with like the kids regular like outfit. I don't know. It doesn't appeal to me. It does have like a little tartan wrapper border. That's kind of cute. I wouldn't pick up any more of these. But the Pikeru here, these I have been meaning to get, so at least that crosses one off the list. Okay, now on to the main set. So let's start here. Really great start. We got Tapirmon, illustrated by Kazumasa Yasukuni. I love Tapirmon. I love this illustrator. It's super cute. And you can see he's part of the Nightmare Soldiers tribe. We got Gatsumon there, illustrated by Sensu. This is very nice. It's Yamuretsu artist is the artist. I believe this is for Marine Angemon. There's plenty Marine Angemon in the illustration. It's only a common card. It's interesting. It would look very nice as a foil or textured, but I really like Yamuretsu, so I'm not complaining. Here we have, is it Master Tyrannomon? Tomotake Kinoshita. I'm not familiar with this artist. Not my favorite art style. His face looks a little squashed up. Oh, this is Master Tyrannomon, and this is Dark Tyrannomon. He could be blacker. I couldn't really tell the difference. And here's our silver Master Tyrannomon. And you can see here, I do know enough that this says Liberator. So this is part of Ryu Taro's Digimon line. So these three protagonists, each of the Digimon lines, are part of the expansion. And then here, I believe, because the other expansions I've opened, BT1234, don't have reverse foils. This is kind of like a new thing. So you can see, this is like a mirror reverse foil. This is Frigimon by Koki. And this is part of Suzune's partner Digimon line. I like that one. It's very nice. Okay, here we go. Iori Sunakura. I do like this art style. The lineless kind of storybook. You can even see they're here. They're reading a little storybook with Cherubimon in it. I love the colors. We've got Candlemon Kisuke, another Nightmare Soldier. Trait Digimon. And I believe this is Apemon, or something like that. This is supposed to be the evolution of Tapirmon, which I don't like. But that's okay. He's getting more options now, I think, because of the Shambhala, Digital World Shambhala expansions that are coming out, the Journey to the West characters. Anyway, Nightmare Soldiers as well. Kazumasa Yasukuni did the whole evolution line. Gesomon, I like this art. Itohiro. Very nice. The evolution, I guess Deep Saber's tribe here and the previous one as well. Itohiro did the Marine Devimon. And then the reverse is this Myotismon. Also Nightmare Soldiers. Artist Banira. Mirror foils are quite nice, but I think they get scratched up super, super easily. So it's hard to keep them in really good condition. Okay, my man, Skullmarimon? Kisuke? Is this the first time Kisuke's done Skullmarimon, or possibly the second? Another Nightmare Soldier's trait. Looks like he's outside of a dungeon or something. First double card. I'm not sure where to put that one. Put that right beside me. Second double card. Another one here by Iori. It's super cute. I like it. Crabmon. I'm pretty sure the Japanese name is like Kanimon. Adorable. Sleeping in the sunshine. Tumblemon. So this is for Tsunarizumon and Pyramidimon. This is like the level 2 for them. And then, so this is the first SR. It's the Piedmon Ace. Who's the illustrator here? Soichiro Gunjima. Gunjima? Is that what it said? Yeah. Ace card. Very nice, quite holographic. I like it. Landramon, again, Liberator trait, Gosen. He also, or they also illustrate for Pokemon as well. We've got Marimon by Kisuke. Kisuke also did a Devimon in the set, which I would really like to pull. I think it's just a common or uncommon, but it's a great art. Excellent. This is good. I have like Liberator pages with the whole Digimon evolution line for each character that I have planned and ongoing. So it's good to have that. We got Kabuterimon, Nature Spirit Tribe, Agumon. So this is a red-green Agumon. That's for Ryutaro. And then we have here, it's for Pumpkinmon, I see. I'm just organizing Pumpkinmon. And this Bakemon that's also included, there's like a part 2 of this illustration that was a promo card. I won't go grab it now, but maybe if I do some sort of like artist spotlight on Iori, I could show the two of them side by side. We got a little Pumpkinmon here with an axe in his head. Looks like they're getting ready for Halloween. It's very cute. I'm a big fan. I don't know why I'm feeling very low energy. I think it's just quite hot. Okay, Apemon, double. Penguinmon, double. Kabuterimon, double. Ooh, that's not good to have so many doubles so soon. Who do we got here? This is War Growlmon X Antibody. Very nice. Nakano Haito. Not the biggest fan of the X Antibody Digimon, but you know, it's War Growlmon, it's fine. Here we have Metal Tyrannomon. And another SR. Level 7. Oh no, level 7 Deep Savers, but also like D-Brigade, possibly. Illustrated by Kaz. I'm not sure this Digimon's name. It's like Brigadramon, possibly. I could not tell you though. So this happened, I think, when I opened the BT 04, there were a few SR cards that I got. I didn't know the character's name. And the SR here is foil, but not textured. Not textured. Interesting. Okay. Golemon. This is another Kazumasa Yasukuni. This is Growlon X antibody. A little strange. Not my... Yeah, the X antibody designs are a little bit too much. You know, he kind of almost looks like the tail... Oh no, I was going to say the tail looks kind of fluffy, but I think it's curled back on itself. A giant tongue sticking out. Okay, we'll go by that one pretty quick. Another War Growlon X antibody. Fine. Marine Angemon. Fine. Here we got, for the Deep Savers tribe, we've got Waymon. Very nice, level 5. And the reverse foil is Tyrannomon. Liberator, so going with Ryutaro. For some reason, I thought the EX booster boxes had fewer cards and fewer packs than the regular main sets, like BT 1, 2, or 3. But it doesn't seem like it. It seems like there's still the same number of cards, but I think the actual set size is smaller. So there's probably more doubles, which is, you know, whatever. Here we got a Black Agumon, but it doesn't see. It looks like his name is only Agumon. They don't differentiate and put Black Agumon like they do in the video games. Here we go. This is supposed to be part of the Tapirmon line. Mammothmon, Nightmare Soldier, Kazumasa Yasukuni. I like Dolphinmon. I wonder what his Japanese name is. Deep Savers. And we've got Syakomon. This is not the Liberator Syakomon. You can see it's Deep Savers as well. Purple there. And we've got Demi-Meramon, illustrated by Yuki for the Nightmare Soldiers level 2. And rare is Suzune. So, Liberator. Tamer card. There we go. That's the first Tamer card, I believe, from the box. Oh God, I should have had like some coffee or something before filming this. Oh well. Double. Here we go. This is an option card for Pyramidimon. Look at that. Super cool. I think this was wonderfully designed. I really like a lot of the designs of the Liberator characters. Terramon's great. Shumon, I need a Shumon plushie, like, you know, months ago I needed it. We've got Mega Kabuterimon for the Nature Spirits, as well as, very nice, Nightmare Soldiers, Demi-Devimon. Okay, I think I'm seeing what I possibly didn't understand before. All the rare cards are the silver border foil, and I think, did I possibly mistake? Yes. Okay, so the War Growlon X antibody from before. This is what would be the reverse foil. You can see the star there. So it's a common card, and then this is like a better rarity of it. It's mirrored foil with the the colors fully expanded through the border, and you can see a little star there in the corner beside the C. And all the rare cards are silver mirror foil, like this Demi-Devimon. Japanese, I believe, is Pico Devimon. And I'm sorry if you can hear my neighbor drilling something. I have no... What is that noise? Oh, well. Landramon again. Really great design. Loved it. Dolphinmon. Syakomon. Meramon. Here we go, level 2 Coralmon. So this is for Ryutaro. I can see it says Liberator here in the corner. And we've got Close. So there, yeah, this is a rare card. And it's like a silver bordered mirror foil. There we go. Silver bordered mirror foil. That's a bit of a tongue twister. I wonder how many SRs are guaranteed. I think I pulled 2 already. Penguinmon. Love Penguinmon. He's so cute. I like that he's purple. Kabuterimon. Double. Yeah, I think there's more doubles in the EX because the set itself is smaller. Here we've got Skull Mammothmon. Again, Kazumazu Yasukuni. Level 6 for Tapirmon. Nightmare Soldier. All of them are in a row. I mean, all of them are illustrated by the same person. And we've got rare Guilmon X Antibody. I think, yeah, just a little bit too over-designed. And I know Digimon suffers sometimes the criticism. People are like, it's just like too much, too many guns and zippers and belts and, you know, too much cleavage and things like that. But and then the X antibody is like, oh, that was too much. We're gonna give it even more, like more cyborg elements and bright green and oh well. I know not a lot of people do like the X antibody stuff. Go through all the doubles. Oof, there's so many now. Do I have this little guy? Level 2. I think I have all the level 2s now. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, Iori, Deep Savers, Bukumon, and like Peachymon or something, or Poochymon. And here we go. So these are the only 3 tamers. There's Ryutaro, Suzune, and Close. And Ryutaro, those are some gigantic teeth that they look like veneers. Last pack from the left half. Let's see if we can get a little bit quicker. I think pretty much only the rares are going to be different at this point. Here is the Nature Spirit option card. So I want to get like all the tribes of the option cards. I think it'd be a really nice binder page. So here's Nature Spirits. You can have a lot of cameos. We got Morphomon, Motimon, Pabumon, Piximon here with Eldoradimon, and a little Gatsumon there in the corner. Really like that. And Gomamon floating on his back. Deep Savers. Naru's illustrator for this one. His legs look a little stumpy, but the water looks very well drawn, as well as the flowers, so I'll let that slide. Halfway through. 23 minutes, oh my god. Chit chat. Doubles. Yeah, I think it's pretty much all doubles at this point, except for the rares and stuff. So I do have this rare already. Put it to the side and see which one is like less scratched up out of the pack. And then option card for Barbamon. Is he in this? He must be. Option card for Barbamon. You know what I've just noticed as well is there's no like filler card, no like half a memory gauge or, you know, advertising a new figurine or anything like that. Goemon, Marine Devimon. Okay, here we go. So here's a Renamon X antibody. Very, I don't know. They took the yin yang symbol and like the piercings and split the tail and added shoulder fluff and all this kind of stuff. Takeuchi Moto is one of the winners of the illustration contest. I put a video about that. I put up a video about the illustration winners. You can go see that if you're interested. Tentomon is a rare. Oh, I like that. Nature Spirit Tentomon. Yuki. A lot of little guys there in the... We got Otamamon and Gatsumon. I like that. I'm wondering if I should just... Oh, here we go. Seedramon. That's a new one. So the uncommon cards. It's hard to pick them back up. Deep Savers. Illustrated by Sasai. Poor Gomamon. He's always in the background of so many cards just getting obliterated. Syakomon there. And Crabmon. And we've got SR. So this is... Oh my gosh, what is her name? Renamon's level 6. Renamon's level 6. Sakuyamon. Yep, Sakuyamon X antibody. SR, and I believe the star means it is an alt art. Yeah, you can see it is textured. Very nice. Not exactly the alt art I wanted. I wanted Tsunarizumon, which is a little bit silly. I'm sure maybe I could trade or sell this for something. There are probably many people out there who would like to have that card over me. I like Renamon, I like Sakuyamon. I'm just not a fan of the X antibodies. Okay, here's the other one. So here's the Nightmare Soldier option card, and I'm hoping in the last few packs I can get the Deep Savers. You can see Candlemon, Pico Devimon. This guy right at the back there. He looks like Jack Skellington from Nightmare Before Christmas, and he is a Digimon. I can't remember his name, but he's like an alt mega, like level 5 or level 6 Digimon. And there's not much art of him. It's surprising that they put him right in the background there. And we've got Proganomon. This is Liberator. Tsunarizumon's level 5. He's like a big turtle with the drills. I do like that. Gosen, illustrator for that one. Sad that Liberator is over. I was hoping... I don't know what I was hoping. It couldn't go on forever, but I would have loved it if they had made some sort of like, just like a one-shot anime or something so we could, you know, get some voices for the characters and see them in motion and a Digi-Evolution sequence. It would have been so nice. And I also had thought like, oh, wouldn't it be great if they like released all the comics in a hardcover full-color book? And it probably would, you know, if they did that, it would cost a lot of money, but... just something for Liberator. I don't know, maybe for the anniversary, Liberator anniversary, they'll do something just for the big fans of it. It was such a great concept. Here we have, I believe that Cyberdramon X antibody. I think, I am not completely sure. It's someone X antibody, I know that. Okay, and a rare of Plesiomon. He's underwater with like Atlantis in the background there. Just a regular rare Deep Savers card. Okay, so now I'm just hoping to get the Deep Savers option card. Deep Savers option card. Here we go. Pyramidimon. Skull Mammothmon. Dolphinmon. Marimon. Oh, okay. We've got Motimon. This is the last level 2. Now I've got all of them. Nature Spirit level 2. And, like Bancho Golemon or something. I don't even care. I don't care. I don't like any of the Bancho cards. Bancho Stingmon, Bancho Lilymon. I'm not a fan. Just go watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure if you want that kind of style. Okay, perfect. We've got Polarmon. Polar Bearmon? Polar Kumamon? Or is it just Polarmon? Koki art here. I didn't initially like this design of a, digital monster, but it has grown on me. It has grown on me. Scattymon still hasn't grown on me, but this one has. She's very cute. She's got like a really 90s color palette, which I think helped me, enjoy the design. With a little hot pink like ski boots. Very cute. And I like the goggles. I'm a fan. And here we got, okay, so another, is this an alt art or is it just a plain SR? I feel like the star was supposed to indicate alt art, but that means I would have had two alt arts in this one box, which I don't think is correct. That is fine. I do like it's a Metal Seedramon Ace, Tonami Kanji. Very cool. Textured? Not really, no. Not textured. It does have the star. Deep Savers. Quite violent. Drowning Garudamon there. Crazy. But I like it a lot. I like the four Dark Masters from the original run. 3 packs left. Let's see here. We can get the Deep Savers option card. That's what I'm looking for. Deep Savers option card. There we go. Perfect. Deep Savers option card. Okay, so we've got all 3. We've got Gomamon here with a little Peachymon, some flying Fishmon in the top, and then a regular. This thing is ugly. Sorry, that's it. That's just ugly. Okay, but Deep Savers, love it. And the other Sakuyamon X antibody. Okay, so now I can see here. Sakuyamon X antibody. This is an SR, so it's just like plain hollow. And then, yes, I was correct. So with the star, that is the alt art. It's slightly textured. So we've got Sakuyamon X antibody SR. She doesn't even look like she has like panties on her or anything like that. I mean, like if that staff wasn't there, we'd be getting into X-rated territory here. And then this is the alt art. So I'm wondering what to do with these cards, because they're obviously not the ones I wanted. I wanted the Tsunarisumon card, but that tells me this is also an alt art because it has a little star. Metal Seedramon alt art. So it seems like there's quite a few hits in this one. Obviously no SP or Medieval Gallantmon. I would never think that I would have pulled it just because it's so rare. This guy again, don't remember his name I pulled his SR from BT04. BT4. And here we have, is it Mega Seedramon or Waru Seedramon? I think they're slightly different design. Either way, last pack. I don't think. Yeah, I guess I didn't get a secret because one of these alt arts took the place of the secret. I'm just not sure if this last card will be anything. Probably. Oh yes, okay. There's the Devimon that I wanted. Very, very, very cool. Kisuke Devimon. It looks to me like really nostalgic, almost like 70s, 80s pulp cover art for, some sort of like horror novel. I really like it. I love this like shade of green with this purple. Like he's supposed to be black, right? But they obviously painted him in purple. The color combo is great. The face is sinister. It's just, I absolutely love it. I'm really glad I got this. So that will be highlight. And Tsunarizumon. Okay, but not the alt art. Of course, it's not the alt art. That is fine. A couple other alt arts are good enough for me. Tsunarizumon. There's two of them there. You get two for the price of one. Excellent. Okay, I will try and put these in order and see if I was able to pick up anything and go through the doubles and make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, I'm back. I've organized all the cards into set order, and I got pretty darn close to completing it. I think the only things that are missing are just like some top end level 6 SR cards. Other than that, because of the smaller set size, since it's not like a regular BT expansion that usually has about 112 cards, I think this only has 74, so just over half. It's easy. You can see the pile of doubles here is almost as big as the pile of cards that if you just have like one of each card to keep. Going through the egg cards, you got Koromon there for the Liberator. Pukumon, Bakumon. Oh my god, Bukamon. There we go. Got to eventually. Bukamon there for the Deep Savers. So you can see the expansion has like a Deep Saver support, Nature Spirit support, Nightmare Soldiers, and then 3 of the Liberator lines, and then oddly 2 lines of X Antibody Digimon Tamers. So anyway, there's Bukamon. Mortimon. This is the Liberator Agumon. Nightmare Soldier support. X Antibody. Nightmare Soldier. Liberator. X Antibody. Nightmare Soldier. Liberator. X Antibody, and then the first missing card I have here, number 16, I believe is a Dynamon. So the guy here on the box, Dynamon, this one here, level 6. It's an SR and it has an alt art, so harder to pull. Okay, the blue section starts off number 17. Crabmon, Deep Savers, Deep Saver. A lot of Deep Saver support here. We got Liberator, Deep Saver, Deep Saver. Liberator again, Liberator again. This line is nice. Deep Saver 24, 25, Deep Savers, 26. So this is the alt art. The regular ace I didn't pull. 27, Plesiomon. 28 is Scadimon, who's also on the box. And then this is actually Aegismon. This is the one that I didn't know the name of initially. Those are all the blue cards. And then the yellow starts here with the Tapirmon, Kazumasa Yasukuni, 30. Here's the X Antibody, 31. 32, 33. What I find interesting, though, so we get to X Antibody Sakuyamon, but we don't have level 4 and level 5 X Antibody cards for the Renamon line. There's no Cubimon X Antibody, there's no Taumon X Antibody. So I'm wondering if you play, does it just like warp Digivolve between Renamon and Sakuyamon? Very interesting. So I got the regular X Antibody there, and then also the alt art X Antibody Sakuyamon. Those were all the yellow cards. And now onto the green cards. Here I was missing actually quite a few of the top end. So far for like red, blue, I only missed one, but here I missed quite a few. We got Tentomon, the rare Nature Spirit. This guy, I don't know what tribe he's part of. It doesn't say Liberator, and it doesn't say Nightmare Soldier or Nature Spirit. So I'm not sure what his like Digivolution line or support is supposed to be here. Nature Spirit, number 40, 41. So there's same, right? This is not part of the Liberator line. Nature Spirit, 43. We've got here Metal Tyrannomon. And then so 44 and 45 are Hercules Kabuterimon Ace. And then Callismon, number 45. I don't know much about Callismon, but I think Callismon is more prominent in Time Stranger, the video game. But I am not quite sure. I know he's like a big level 6 green or purple card. Okay, after the Callismon, get to the black section. We have two lines. I think it's just the Liberator Tsunarizumon, and then Gatsumon has a little line in here too. 46. So there's the Tsunarizumon. The alt art is really nice. 47. 48 Landramon. 49. 50. So these are the Gatsumon Evos. 51 Proganamon. 52. This is Cyberdramon X Antibody. 53. And then 54 is Justimon X Antibody. And 55. Oops, I think I just hit my phone. And 55 is the Pyramidimon, which I would have loved to have pulled. That's okay. I don't think it's very expensive. And he also has an alt art. Then after the black section, we get to purple. We got purple Deep Savers and Nightmare Soldiers. So we got Siakomon here. I think earlier maybe I had said something about Siakomon being Liberator. I was confusing him with Sangomon. Apologies. 56, 57. I really like the colors here. It reminds me of the Yuki and Impmon promo, the purple and pink, with like the cherry blossoms and the purple of Impmon. 57, 58, 59. Probably my favorite illustration of the whole expansion. 60, 62, and then number 63 is Barbamon X Antibody, and 64 is Bolt Boutmon, which I always forget, and I don't know what franchise or game or anything, like where does Bolt Boutmon come from, but I always, when I see the name, I immediately think of Pulsemon, even though it has nothing to do with Pulsemon. And then for the Tamers and the option cards, I did pull them all. So we have Ryutaro. He's got a nice alt art. Suzune's got a nice alt art. And Close also has a nice alt art. And then these were what I was hoping to get. The Deep Savers option card, the Nature Spirit option card, as well as the... wasn't there one more? Well, the Nightmare Soldier option card right there. And then here we have an option card for Pyramidimon and Barbamon X Antibody. So with the latest expansion, I think it was EX-12. Is it an EX-12 or BT-25? Whatever is out right now, July 2026. They have the Metal Empire option card as well as Virus Buster. So that doesn't leave too many left. There's probably Wind Guardians. Has Wind Guardians come out already? Nature Spirit, Deep Saver, Wind Guardian, Virus Busters, Metal Empire, Nightmare Soldiers. I think that might be everything. There might be some sort of dragon one if they're reaching out that far. I think there was a V-Pet that was like a dragon field theme. Anyway, the two secret cards, Gallantmon, X Antibody, Medieval Gallantmon, didn't pull them. But then the box topper I did end up opening, unlike, the first 4 booster box I pulled. I opened. I never opened the box topper. And here's a Pikachu, Guilmon full art, which is very nice. And I will be picking up the Terriermon and Renamon. And it also, since this released in late November, had some of these cute little Christmas promos. Cute, but I wouldn't get more of them just because the art is stock photo. Anyway, hope you have a great rest of your day. See you next time.